to get out of this. Oh, yeah. I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive. I bet you inside you were the love of my life. Whoa, no. I bet you that I would anytime. Whoa, no.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember meeting him when he was playing at Cal, and I remember walking away thinking, instead of having Rodgers stitched on the back of his jersey, it should just say confidence, because that's how he felt about his own abilities and his ability to elevate a team.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down. 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Green Bay first down. They go play action here on first down. And he completes it to Jordy Nelson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. A gain of 6 there on first. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And they give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. James Starks from 8 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover? and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Freeman again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. Third down, Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, here's Ryan. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. Throwing is Rodgers. And it is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Kyler Fackrell from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On second down, Freeman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. quarter down, 3 to go. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And now a high kick trying to pin them back. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning, and then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
2nd and just 1.
Easy.
They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll give it here to his running back. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. That's complete to Cobb. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Rodgers now on 1st down. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Packers are going to have a 1st down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Nelson's got it here right side. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Second down now after the incompletion. The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in a nickel on 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordy Nelson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
On the return now, it's Josh Huff. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On first down, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first and 10, it's Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On second down, Ryan. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's...
After review the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Now Ryan on first down. And caught right side, Green. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Virgil Green, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That time, a 6-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. It gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
58!
On first down, Rodgers. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing is Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Rodgers again now. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Packers line up at the 8. Starks is able to get open here, and he goes in for the touchdown to cap the drive.
Okay. Well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And back out onto the field comes the Packers defense. They look good in the first half. They'll be looking to carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. On second down, here's Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jake Ryan coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable here from the 38. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. And heading back out there now, the Falcons defense here. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a play fake here on 1st down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 21 that time. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught at the 1. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb from 6 yards away. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Now it's Ryan. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And Freeman lost the football, but the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
To throw is Ryan. That is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. Under pressure now, and he's gonna go down. Sacked back around the 8. Well, they only had a yard to go. They tried to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
And Sweezum will get this one to go. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons defense gearing up as they take the field. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down, you gave up a touchdown, you can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky, preach. Play clock winding down. And they'll run it here. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Time running out here on the play clock. And they'll go on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Jay Bromley.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get down to him. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. It's caught. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Another pistol look here. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
First and goal defense with her. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Ty Montgomery taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
The left side completion to Jones. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here's Ryan. Finding time. It's hauled in by Hardy. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they're going to speed things up here. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Third down and 5. Ryan will throw again. It's caught. Jones. A gain of 8 and a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Ryan on first down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. This is brought in by Hardy. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And Charles, you know what coaches always...
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
Y'all never played fair, so tell me why now should we care? Queen Bee told y'all a long time ago that we run the atmosphere. Did we build that? Yeah. Do we own that? Yeah. We even in the studios running playback. Shout out to Airman Selly, the young guards, to all the G's like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how we feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. You wouldn't need it if you knew what we overcome. Do you know all we gotta overcome? But they ain't stopping nothing. Me and my girls on top, straight stunting. And we abide by a real strict code. Hands off my ex and homies over.
If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door.
We play our way.
We're proud to be me.
Do work all day.
We don't see defeat.
Can we fly that? Can we buy that? We even run a full court, make it stacks. Shout out to Maya Moore, the young guard, to all the girls like us. Yeah, we go hard. See, this is how it feel to be a champion. We might fall down, but we never run. So proud of that we overcome. Do you know we gotta overcome? We bow down to none. I wanna hail out all my day ones. Time really does fly when you're having fun, but the party don't stop till we staring down the sun.
Try to shut us down. We'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door. If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score, we're coming kicking down your door. Kick it! Kick it! If you try to shut us down, we'll show you just how we get down. And just to even up the score.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the...
We are on the eastern side of downtown Minneapolis at the gorgeous new U.S. Bank Stadium. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Green Bay Packers and the San Diego Chargers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. A group effort there. A bunch of Charger defenders there to make the stop. On second down, here's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Nelson. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. Now a play fake here on first down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They run a draw here on second down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And Nelson's got it here right side. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6.
Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jeff Janis, 31 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And some space here. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for San Diego. 46 yards on the ground. He's been reliable all year, and he continues that reliability here on the biggest stage.
And when we were in a production meeting with the offensive coordinator, didn't he kind of mention, maybe even smile about the idea of running the football? It's worked well for them.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Second down, Rivers. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
From the red zone now, Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, here's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught. Nelson. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
That was a nice pickup. Some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there. A little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I could just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route does the defense hate? Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed in the other way.
Rodgers to throw once more. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams from 17 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Pack, and he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Rivers now to throw on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. One man in the backfield is Gordon. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Caught by Cobb. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. And on the ground they go with a running back. And And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterback, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. A reminder coming up at the intermission. We'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up first and goal. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Another pistol look here. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb from 4 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Well, looking down at my game card here, that's 5 drives now for them and 4 touchdowns. I think anybody would take an 80% ratio.
I'm sure that they would, but if you flip it over to the other side of the ball, what are they going to hang their hat on? There was one possession. They held them to no score whatsoever. That's what they're going to try and build on and try and slow this team down.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Still second down.
One receiver left. That's Allen. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now let's see. The Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
He's got a man. It's Williams. 9 yards on the play and a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down throw here for Rivers. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. now to throw on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On second down, Rivers again. Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, it's Rivers. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. A second down throw for Rivers. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Lambeau will put this one through. So these two teams...
You seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go.
3rd quarter action now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And some room to maneuver. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Surveying the field. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Defense.
Got a little handsy there, defensive holding, Charles.
And defenders will get away with as much as you will allow. The 5-yard mark tells the officials where the line should be drawn.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Credit the tackle to Brandon Mebane. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Nelson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll run with Darkwa. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jeff Janis, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Packer defense getting set to go again. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field, essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone, and that's exactly what they accomplished.
Well, they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around? Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Their dangerous wide receiver, 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This is taken at the 3. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. A chance for us to look at this Chargers defense again. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play...
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Green Bay first. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. On first down, Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Second down following the incompletion. Rodgers again here on second and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. 18 yards the gain for number 18. To throw once more. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
A gain of 6 there on first. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. 2 minutes to go here in Super Bowl 52 from Minneapolis. We're back to crown a champion after this. Rivers again. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Again, it's Rivers. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A first down throw here for Rivers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mike Daniels in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Rivers now on second down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, Rivers. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is hauled in by Williams for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. Rodgers throwing here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there, and it'll be a Green Bay first down. Now a play fake here on first down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rodgers again now. And he whips that one incomplete there. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 7, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordy Nelson from 3 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end.
First down, Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back home. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
There are men, and there are giants. Bass and stills in the building, flash the camera. I'ma drop the hammer. Things done changed, the hip-hop sizzle and Bobby out the slammer. Hip-hop start on the East Coast and then move west, now down to Bama. I'ma bring it back to New York.
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents.
I'm a patriot, don't